Welcome back to the SOS show. Now, y'all said the NBA was getting boring. Y'all said that y'all was getting tired of watching everybody shoot threes. So, guess what? The Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Lakers decided they're going to shake things up. So, last night, the Dallas Mavericks announced they will be trading franchise player Luka Doncic, Markeith Morris, and Maxi Kleber. They all going to LA. They all going to the Lakers. In exchange, the Mavs get Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the 2029 first round draft pick. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Y'all heard that right. Luka Doncic will be getting. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Luka is heading to LA to play with LeBron James, and Anthony Davis will be playing with Kyrie Irving. This is so crazy to me. This shocked the whole world. This shocked the whole league. Nobody saw this coming. Again, I'm gonna just get straight into it. The Mavs lost this trade. They lost. They lost this trade. You gave up 25-year-old Luka Doncic. Y'all just went to the NBA Finals last season. Kyrie had a full season. When Kyrie had a full season with Luka to play with Luka, they made it to the NBA Finals. The first go round, they made it to the NBA Finals. Luka is 25 years old. He turned 26 this year, and you trade him away. You didn't even see. Y'all didn't even get to enjoy the full Kyrie Irving and Luka playing with each other. Y'all didn't get the full fruit to that. What was the point? What was the point of getting Kyrie then? What was the point? You brought Kyrie all this way to Dallas just to trade away Luka the next season? Mind you, again, y'all went to the NBA Finals. Y'all the first full season that Kyrie and Luka got a chance to play. Now you trade Luka. Y'all got older. The Mavericks have gotten older with bringing on Anthony Davis. Y'all got older. Kyrie is in his early 30s. Kyrie is what 30? I don't even. Kyrie what 31 or something? Kyrie 31 or 30 something like that. AD is 32. He turned no. AD is turning 32 this year. So y'all got older. Markeith Morris, he's a veteran. He been in the league for a decade. Y'all got older a little bit, but I will say it made sense. It only makes sense. Like it's only an equal good trade if AD can actually uphold his end of the bargain. Because we all know AD has been having injury issues all his career. His knees are getting weaker. He's getting older. You know, now he has been averaging 25 points per game and just a little under 12 rebounds a game. Now, and then on top of that, he's out. He's currently out right now. He got injured last week off of a calf. No, abdominal. He got a abdominal injury against the Sixers last week. So he's been missing a couple games. He's going to be missing the next several games after all this. But for the most part, AD has. I give him it. He has been healthy. He has been healthy. He only missed 3 games this year pre-injury. Pre-injury, he only missed 3 games this season. So he's been doing real good. He's been real healthy. And again, he does help the Mavs tremendously because they did need a true big man, a true big man, a two-way who's gonna in AD he can shoot, he can defend, he can brutalize anybody in his opponents in the paint. He can do all of those things. And him and Kyrie Irving off that pick and roll, they can tear teams up with the whole thing. But the whole gist of this is AD just has to be healthy, and Kyrie as well. Kyrie has to be healthy as well. I'm not gonna lie, he has to be healthy too. Now the reason why I feel like the Lakers won this trade because they got younger. They're focused on the future. Now Luka only being 25 and turning 26 this year, that's Lakers are thinking ahead of time. So this is post LeBron. Once LeBron decides to retire, they still have Luka to depend on, and he can turn around that franchise and just grab as many players as they can. Now, I will say the Lakers did. The only reason why I say the Lakers won this trade because they got younger. AD was a big help. He was a big help for LeBron and the Lakers. They won a ring with him and everything. But again, AD has just been injury prone throughout his whole career, and he's just getting older and older. So it made sense for them to let him go. It made sense for the Lakers to let him go. I understood that. But again, you got Luka now. So now it's Luka and LeBron. Luka and LeBron can do the same thing, pick and roll. Like Luka provides some heat for the most part. Luka helps LeBron out tremendously because now you have a dominant ball handler who can score at any time he wants to. LeBron didn't have that with D'Angelo Russell. He doesn't. He's Austin Reeves right now. Austin Reeves, he's a scorer, but I don't know. He can't. He's not a dominant ball handler. Let me just put it like this. He's not your first choice that you would go for if you want a dominant point guard or dominant guard. LeBron is getting older as time goes on, and right now he definitely needs a point guard like Luka who can provide the mismatches against other guards because Luka is a 6'7" point guard. He's a ball handler. He can shoot off the pick and roll. He can shoot up just off the dribble. Everything. The only thing I will say that the Lakers will need Luka to do is play defense for the most. Because they lost their big defensive piece down in the paint. They lost a great center in Anthony Davis, and if Luka can just slim down a little bit, because that was the main problem why the Mavs even traded Luka away in the first place, because Luka's health and him not being able to lose weight, and on top of that, him not being a defensive player, it limited Luka. So again, this does help LeBron. This does help the Lakers, and having Luka as the point guard, and he can spread out, and also he opens up the floor. Luka, because Luka is an offensive weapon, he opens up the floor for the rest of those Lakers players. So if you want to double team Luka, you got to worry about LeBron. If you want to double team LeBron, you got to worry about those outside shooters with Austin Reeves, Rory Hakamura. But so yeah, like the floor definitely has gotten way more open, way more spaced out now that Luka's a part of this Lakers offense. And I'm going to be excited to see this play out. Now Luka has been averaging 28 points per game, 8 rebounds, and just a little under 8 assists a game. So Luka is definitely capable of giving you those double numbers that AD had to do too as well. But Luka is doing it probably at a more efficient rate. It's kind of funny how the Mavericks traded away Luka, who's suffering from a calf injury. He's been out since Christmas Day, and Luka only has played 22 games this season. And the reason why I mention that, because it's funny how the Lakers traded away Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis is currently suffering an abdominal injury, and he's going to miss the next several games, and he hasn't played since January 31st or the 28th. So it's funny how both sides traded away injury-prone players, and Luka, because Luka, he has been dealing with a lot of knee injuries as well, calf injuries, sprains, dealing with those throughout his whole career, and he's only played 22 games this season. So it's they're and the playoff time. Playoffs is right around the corner, so Lakers are going to need Luka to just have an impact. That chemistry has to develop. Him and LeBron got to gel. How that whole offense is going to work, JJ Redick has a big task on his hand to try to get those guys to gel together, because we know LeBron is a very dominant ball handler. He likes to facilitate the offense. He likes to have the ball in his hands. Austin Reeves has gotten used to being a dominant player too as well, having the ball in his hand majority of the time. So bringing Luka along, this will be very interesting. And Anthony Davis, again, he has been suffering an abdominal injury as well. So, and he's been dealing with injuries throughout his whole career too. So this is going to be interesting of how he's in Dallas, how he plays in Dallas. But as long as he's healthy, as long as Kyrie, he's been dealing with injuries throughout his whole career. So if Kyrie and AD can both stay healthy, this can be they can be still competitive in Dallas as well too. And again, veterans like Maxi Kleber, veterans like Markieff Morris, that's Dallas going to be a good squad. They're going to be all right losing Luka. But my whole thing is, I still feel like Lakers won this trade because Mavs just gave up their youth. I feel like in a way they gave up their youth. Luka is a franchise player, And the reason for trading him, I get like his condition and his health, his injuries over the past years, and he's only 25. So just imagine when Luka touched 30 or 28, he's going to be dealing. I hope he don't, but on his trajectory of how his career has been going through all these injuries, it's safe to say like he's gonna maybe suffer even more injuries as he get older. But I still feel like Lakers did win this trade. And it's crazy. LeBron said he was shocked just as everybody else. Now I fail to believe that because one thing about LeBron, no matter what team he plays for, is besides the Heat, if LeBron wants something done, he gets it done. So if he wanna, if he wanna put something in somebody's ear, like, hey, I think we should go grab this guy from this team and this guy from that team, and it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. That's how he got AD to the Lakers in the first place. That was LeBron's move. Majority of the teams that LeBron has been playing for, he's acquiring those players. He does have say so. He's the number one guy on whatever team he plays for. So whatever he wants, he's gonna get most of the time. So I fail to believe that LeBron didn't have no idea that they was doing this to AD. And sad to say, AD had to become a pawn in this whole thing. Yes, again, he's missed only 3 games this season, and he's been pretty much healthy throughout this whole season. But Lakers are thinking about the future, and AD just doesn't, correlate to that. So y'all let me know in the comments of what y'all think about this trade, man. Who won the trade? Did the Mavs win, getting AD, Maxi, and did they win the trade, get Marquise Morris, or did the Lakers win a trade by getting Luka and uh, yeah, like y'all let me know let me know what y'all think. But that's another episode of the SO Show. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, and